Okay, so for Quaranteaser Diaries Day 3, I'm going to be addressing what is a serious issue that I feel most people are unaware of. There are 2 life hacks, count them 2, that honestly are some of the most useful things I've ever learned, primarily because they're so helpful and or because of how often they are helpful. The first of these that I want to talk about, okay, is I hear people talking about getting the hiccups, and in fact, my roommates and everybody gets the hiccups, right? Like, it stinks. You're sitting there hiccuping and blah, 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 right? And the problem that I see is people have really, really dumb solutions to get rid of the hiccups. Some people try to have somebody scare them, etc., etc. But here's the thing. There is a scientifically proven way to cure the hiccups in about 5 seconds, okay? What you're going to need is to get yourself some ice. Well, you actually don't need ice, but I don't like lukewarm water, so you really just need a glass of water, okay? So get yourself a glass of water. For me with ice, because not about that lukewarm water life. And what you're going to do, let's say I have the hiccups and I'm sitting here and it's a mess, is you're going to find some sort of chair or like an ottoman, which I can't use my ottoman for my couch, but I'll use a chair. So you find a chair, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to sit sideways on the chair. So you can see I'm sitting sideways, right? And here's the key. So I'm probably going to need to prop this up. But the key is hiccups are a result of your diaphragm contracting and it's spasming. So the part of your lungs that pull and stretch the lungs out is spasming, which is what's causing the hiccup. So to cure it, all that you need to do, and it's really simple, is you simply take 1 drink from a glass of water, but you do not swallow it. Okay, you put the water in your mouth. Then, I'm going to have to talk through this before I do it. You're going to, as the water's in your mouth, lay back across the chair so that your lower back is across the chair. Turn your head upside down, and while your head is upside down, swallow. Because if you are upside down and you are trying to initiate your body to swallow, it's going to activate the muscles in your throat that will require your diaphragm to actually, while it's upside down, it's going to have to pull at a constant speed to kind of pull that liquid down your throat. And this just so happens to cure the hiccups as well because it prevents that diaphragm from spasming. Now, generally what I'll do is I'll do like 2 reps. So I'll go completely upside down once, second time, and you're done. That should cure your hiccups every single time, as long as you are following that process, and they'll be done like that. So no more painful days filled with trying to get rid of your hiccups for like 20 minutes. Okay, that's life tip 1. Life tip 2 comes to something that becomes very important when you go off to college or if you ever have a family someday, which is leftovers, okay? Most people, when they heat up leftovers in their microwave, and you see this, people talk about this a lot. They say, oh, Chinese food is disgusting, heated up in the microwave because the rice is all dry. Ugh, right? It's gross. Well, there's a reason for that. Remember, a microwave, when you have food in it, and you turn on a microwave, it is basically sending like electromagnetic radiation into that food, and it is hyper exciting. It is exciting all those water molecules that are inside your food. So all the water that is, of course, trapped in there, if it's a meat or even a rice, right, or a grain, there's moisture in that food. And so it excites it, and that excitement creates motion of the water particles, and that motion translates into heat as it bounces around inside your food. Well, how then do we deal with the situation of having really dry or gross food when we heat it back up? Because it's all kind of soggy and nasty, right? Well, here's how you deal with it. What you're going to do is, again, you're going to turn to your handy-dandy friend water, okay? You're going to take a paper towel. So let me get a paper towel real fast. Okay. So I do it like this. I take a paper towel, I'll set you up over here again. And I fold this paper towel in half, okay? Then what you're going to do is you are going to lightly dampen this paper towel. So we're going to go over here, get some water, right? I'm just kind of barely putting it under there so that I got part of this wet. Then I'm going to take the paper towel and I'm going to squeeze it to try to get out all the excess water. So I'm trying to make sure every part of the paper towel is damp and the excess water is all out. Now, why get this damp paper towel? Well, here's what you're going to do. What you're going to do now is you're going to take your plate with all your food, whatever your food is. Now, I don't have food on here, but let's pretend this silverware is my food. You're going to take this plate that has your food on it, and you are going to simply drape this damp paper towel over the top before you actually put it in the microwave. Now, why is this so handy? Well, it's because there's moisture in this particular paper towel. And so when you're heating the food, it's going to excite the moisture in this paper towel as well. And because the paper towel acts as a barrier, it's going to keep all of the steam generated from that heating up in the microwave trapped underneath this paper towel, which means your food is going to be steamed to the right temperature rather than just have all of the moisture evaporate out. So it's going to keep that steam, which helps keep things hydrated. Like your rice, it won't be crunchy or dry. It'll be nice and just truly moist, delicious rice. But it will also do that with like meats and things and even breading. So like if you have breaded chicken that you're heating up, it will help retain some of the crispiness from the steam that will kind of recook that breading. So that's really my update for today. Is it very exciting? I don't know. Probably not. But here's what I can tell you. Those 2 life tips have been absolutely essential for me in my young adulthood life. If for no reason, then I hate hiccups, and I really like eating leftovers and saving money. And honestly, reheated Chinese food is it's possibly better than just fresh Chinese food. Like, I know that's scandalous, but once you learn this trick, it's pretty dang good to eat reheated Chinese food. So that's kind of, that's what I've got for you. So again, hopefully you're finding fun, new things to learn about and stay engaged with during these crazy times. But until I see you next, I hope you have a good one. Bye.